Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, run your fingers through your hair, and quietly asked yourself, where did all my hair go? Maybe it feels thinner than it used to. Maybe it breaks easily or looks dull no matter what items you try. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. As we grow older, our hair naturally changes. It can become dry, breakable, and less full, and sometimes those changes make us feel like we are losing a part of ourselves. But here is something you might not know. There is a simple, natural way to help bring life back to your hair. And it does not need costly treatments or hard routines. It starts with two items that have been trusted for many years: castor oil and coconut oil. Alone, they are strong, but when mixed, they create a deeply feeding blend that can help bring back softness, shine, and strength to your hair. And the best part? With just a little regular use, you might start seeing real results in as little as 7 days. In this talk, we are going to explore exactly what happens when you use castor oil mixed with coconut oil on your hair for 1 week. You will learn why this mix works so well, how to make and put it on, and what kind of changes you can truly expect to see. If your hair has been feeling tired, dry, or thin lately, stay with me. This simple blend might just be what your hair has been waiting for. Why castor oil and coconut oil are a perfect pair for hair. Health. When I was a child, I used to watch my grandmother sit by the window in the late afternoon sun, gently warming a small bowl of coconut oil. She would comb it through her long silver hair and say, "This is how I keep my hair strong." I never thought much of it back then, but now, years later, I understand. She was using the wisdom of nature, something we often skip in a world full of store-bought claims. So let us talk about why castor oil and coconut oil are so strong, especially when used together. The power of castor oil is thick, rich, and deeply feeding. It is packed with a special fatty acid called ricinoleic acid. This stuff has been shown to help healthy blood flow to the scalp, which helps carry more air and food to your hair roots. When your scalp is well fed, your hair has a better chance to grow stronger and thicker. Castor oil also has natural germ-killing and fungus-fighting traits. That means it can help calm scalp itching, cut down flakes, and even help healing if your scalp is dry or crusty. And because it is such a dense oil, it helps lock in wetness, guarding your hair from dryness and snapping. The benefits of coconut oil is lighter than castor oil and soaks more easily into the hair shaft. It is rich in lauric acid, a fatty acid that has a special skill to go deep into the hair strand. That is what makes coconut oil so good at fixing damage from within. It also helps stop protein loss in hair, which is a common problem as we age. Less protein loss means your hair stays stronger, more stretchy, and less likely to break. On top of that, coconut oil gives natural shine, softness, and smoothness that you can actually feel after just 1 or 2 uses. Why the mix works: when you mix castor oil with coconut oil, you get the best of both worlds. Castor oil works on the scalp, making growth better and feeding the roots. Coconut oil works on the hair itself, adding wetness, fixing, and keeping each strand safe. And together, they form a strong, natural treatment that is simple to make, cheap, and has no harsh chemicals. If you are looking for a way to care for your hair using natural, safe items that really work, this mix is a lovely place to start. How to make and use the castor oil and coconut oil blend. Now that we understand why these two oils are so special, let me show you exactly how to make and use this simple blend. It takes only a few minutes, and once you try it, it may become one of your liked weekly routines. What you will need: castor oil, coconut oil, and if you like, a few drops of nice-smelling oil such as lavender or mint for a light scent and added gains. Here is a simple mix to follow. Use 1 part castor oil and 2 parts coconut oil. For example, if you use 1 teaspoon of castor oil, you will need 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. If your hair tends to be oily, you can use less, or focus putting it more on the ends of your hair rather than the roots. How to mix the oil scoop or pour the right amount of each oil into a small bowl or holder. Coconut oil may be hard at room heat, depending on the weather, so you may need to warm it slightly. Do not use a microwave. Instead, place your bowl inside a bigger bowl of warm water. This gentle way will melt the coconut oil and help the two oils mix more easily. If you are using nice-smelling oil, add just 2 or 3 drops to the warm mix and stir gently. How to put the blend on your hair first. Make sure your hair is dry and free of styling items. Using your fingertips, take a small amount of the oil blend and begin rubbing it into your scalp. Use slow round moves and take your time. Aim for at least 5 minutes of gentle rubbing. This step is key because it helps boost blood flow and allows the oil to reach deep into the hair roots. Once your scalp is covered, use your hands to spread the left oil through the length of your hair. Focus on the ends, especially if they feel dry or hurt. After putting it on, you can wrap your hair in a warm towel or use a shower cap. Let the oil sit for at least 30 minutes. If you like, you can leave it all night for deeper feeding. Just be sure to guard your pillow with a towel. How to wash it out. Use a mild shampoo. You may need to shampoo 2 times to take out all the oil, especially if you used more castor oil. Avoid using hot water, which can strip natural oils from your scalp. Let your hair air dry if possible. You will likely notice a softer feel after just 1 use. How often should you use it? 2 or 3 times a week is usually enough. The key is keeping at it, not using too much. Over time, your hair will begin to feel more wet, stronger, and healthier. This is not about a quick fix. It is about giving your hair what it needs to grow naturally and gently. 8 practical uses of the castor. Oil and coconut oil blend. One of the things I love most about this blend is that it is not just for hair. It is a simple, all-natural mix that you can use in many ways in your self-care routine. If you are someone who likes getting more out of what you already have, this is for you. Let me share with you 8 useful and good ways to use castor oil and coconut oil together. To help hair growth. One of the most common worries people face as they grow older is hair thinning or slow hair growth. The good news is that nature often gives us gentle answers to these changes. Castor oil, when mixed with coconut oil, makes a strong natural blend that helps a healthier scalp and boosts stronger, fuller hair growth over time. Castor oil has a special stuff called ricinoleic acid. This acid is known to help make blood flow better in the scalp, which means that more air and food are sent right to the hair roots. When hair roots are well fed, they can grow stronger and more steadily. At the same time, coconut oil gives deep wetness to the scalp. It helps cut down dryness, itching, and flaking, which are all common causes of hair harm and loss. Coconut oil also helps the natural shield of the scalp, helping to keep it clean, even, and safe. When used often, this mix allows your scalp to become the healthy base your hair truly needs. To use it, gently rub the oil blend into your scalp. Using slow round moves. Try to spend at least 5 minutes during each use. Do this 2 or 3 times a week. With time and steady use, you may begin to notice less hair falling out and softer, more bouncy hair in just a few weeks. To fix dry or damaged hair. As we age, our hair can become more weak, dry, or likely to split at the ends. Years of heat, styling, sun time, hair coloring, or even just the natural changes that come with time can leave hair feeling brittle and lifeless. The castor oil and coconut oil blend offers a deeply feeding treatment that helps bring dry or damaged hair back to life. Coconut oil is one of the few oils that can really go deep into the hair shaft. This allows it to fix damage from the inside out. It smooths the outer layer of the hair strand and helps it keep wetness. Meanwhile, castor oil, being heavier and thicker, helps lock in that wetness and keep each strand from breaking. This double action makes the hair feel softer, more stretchy, and far easier to work with. To treat dry or damaged hair, put the oil blend to the bottom half of your hair, focusing especially on the ends. You do not need to soak the hair, just enough to lightly cover it. Wrap your hair in a towel or simply let it rest all night. In the morning, wash it out gently using warm water and a mild shampoo. After just 1 or 2 treatments, you may notice your hair looks shinier, feels smoother, and answers better to brushing or styling. To calm an itchy or flaky scalp, many people have dry, itchy, or flaky scalps at some point, especially during colder months or due to certain shampoos and hair items. A dry scalp can be more than just annoying. It can also affect hair health and cause pain. Luckily, the castor oil and coconut oil blend offers a natural, soothing answer that is both strong and gentle. Castor oil has natural swelling-fighting, germ-killing, and fungus-fighting traits. These traits make it helpful for calming bothered skin and cutting down buildup on the scalp. It can be especially useful for those who have mild flakes, patches of dry skin, or an itchy feeling after washing. Coconut oil, on the other hand, gives wetness. It moistens the scalp deeply and helps bring back balance, cutting down the dryness that leads to flaking. To use the blend for scalp care, warm a small amount in your hands and gently rub it into the scalp. Pay care to spots that feel dry or bothered. Let the oil sit for at least 30 minutes or longer if you have time. Then wash with a gentle shampoo. Doing this once or twice a week can make a big change. After just a few treatments, the scalp may feel more comfy, less itchy, and clearly healthier. To make eyebrows and eyelashes stronger, eyebrows and eyelashes can become thinner or more weak with age, just like the hair on your head. Years of plucking, makeup use, or simply natural changes in body chemicals can lead to thin lashes or brows that seem to have lost their fullness. The castor oil and coconut oil blend offers a safe, natural way to help stronger, thicker growth. In these small areas, castor oil is well known for its skill to stir up hair roots. When put on often, it helps feed the base of each lash and brow hair, helping them to grow longer and healthier. Coconut oil adds wetness and keeps the fine hairs from breaking or falling out too soon. It also soothes the skin underneath, which can be touchy and easily bothered by makeup or weather. To put on the blend, use a clean cotton swab, eyelash brush, or even the tip of a clean finger. Gently dab a small amount of the oil along your lash line or over your eyebrows before going to bed. Be very careful not to get any oil right into your eyes. A little goes a long way. With steady use over several weeks, you may notice your eyebrows and lashes look fuller, softer, and more clear. It is a small step in your evening routine that can lead to lovely results. As a natural moistener for aging skin as we grow older, our skin slowly loses some of its natural oils and stretch. You might notice your skin feeling tighter, drier, or more touchy than it once was. While there are many store-bought items that promise to wet and smooth your skin, many of them are filled with made-up stuff and scents that may do more harm than good. The blend of castor oil and coconut oil gives a natural choice that is gentle, safe, and strong, especially for older skin. Castor oil has fatty acids that help back the making of collagen and elastin. These 2 proteins are needed for keeping the skin firm, smooth, and young-looking. Coconut oil, on the other hand, is deeply wetting and rich in cell-keeping stuff. It helps lock in wetness, guard against outside stress, and soothe any bothered skin. When used together, these oils form a safe wall on the skin that stops water loss and keeps your skin soft and fed. To use it as a face moistener, clean your skin in the evening and put on a small amount of the oil blend while your skin is still slightly damp. Focus on spots where you notice fine lines, such as around the eyes, mouth, or forehead. Gently rub the oil into the skin using upward round moves. Let it soak in all night. In the morning, your skin may feel smoother and more fresh. Over time, you might notice a more even skin tone and a softer, more wet look. To heal cracked heels and dry elbows, dry heels, rough elbows, and cracked skin are common problems, especially as we age. These spots are often skipped, but they can become painful and even lead to deeper skin issues if not cared for. The rich and thick feel of castor oil mixed with the softening power of coconut oil makes a perfect fix for these stubborn dry spots. Castor oil helps soften hard, thickened skin and gives swelling-fighting gains that cut down redness or pain. Coconut oil soaks into the deeper layers of skin, sending wetness and helping to fix cracks from the inside out. When used together, the oils can bring back flex and smoothness to spots that often get rough from walking, kneeling, or weather. Dryness. To treat cracked heels or dry elbows, wash and gently pat dry the spot before bedtime. Put on a rich layer of the oil blend and rub it in for a few minutes. Then cover your feet with clean cotton socks or wrap your elbows in a soft cloth. Leave it on all night. In the morning, you will likely notice a change in how the skin feels. Softer, less tight, and more comfy. With steady use, even the deepest cracks can heal and stay smooth. To feed nails and cuticles, your nails can say a lot about your health, and they often need extra care, especially as we get older. Brittle nails. Dry cuticles and peeling can make your hands look tired and feel bad. Many nail care items are full of chemicals that dry out the skin even more. A more natural and gentle way to care for your nails is by using the same castor oil and coconut oil blend that works wonders for your hair and skin. Castor oil is known to help make the frame of the nail stronger. It is rich in vitamin E and key fatty acids that help nail growth and cut down breaking. Coconut oil helps to wet the nearby skin, soften dry cuticles, and stop painful hangnails. Together, they make a simple, feeding oil that helps healthier, more nice-looking hands. To put on, warm a few drops of the oil blend in your hands and gently rub it into each nail and cuticle. Do this especially after washing your hands or before going to bed. Over time, your nails may grow stronger and more bouncy, and your cuticles will look neat and smooth without the need for cutting or trimming. It is a small habit that brings lasting results and makes your hands feel cared for and new. As a gentle and natural makeup remover, taking off makeup at the end of the day should never be a harsh step. Many store-bought makeup removers are loaded with alcohol, scent, or chemicals that can strip the skin and leave it feeling dry and tight. If you are looking for a more soothing, natural way to clean your skin, the blend of castor oil and coconut oil is a gentle yet strong choice. Coconut oil helps break down even waterproof makeup like mascara and long-lasting base. It melts the makeup away without pulling or hard rubbing. Castor oil helps clean the skin more deeply by lifting out dirt and germs from the pores. And because both oils are rich in food, they leave your skin feeling soft, wet, and calm. To use, place a small amount of the oil blend on a cotton pad or soft cloth and gently wipe over your face. Take your time around the eyes and lips. Once the makeup is gone, rinse your face with warm water and, if wanted, follow with your usual cleaner. This way not only takes off makeup, but also treats your skin to a little nighttime feeding. It is an easy switch that can make a big change for touchy or older skin. Important things to keep in mind. When using castor oil and coconut oil, especially for older adults, as we grow older, caring for ourselves becomes more than just a routine. It becomes a quiet act of kindness. And when it comes to caring for your hair, scalp, and skin, simple natural fixes like castor oil and coconut oil offer a beautiful way to get back to that kindness. But to make the most of this blend, there are a few things worth knowing. Useful reminders and thoughtful ideas that can help you feel cozy, safe, and sure in your self-care trip. Start with less and let your hair. 𝐎𝐥𝐝 castor oil and coconut oil are both rich, feeding, and deeply wetting. That means you do not need much to see or feel a change. A teaspoon or two is usually enough for a full treatment. If you use too much, your hair may feel heavy or oily afterward. It is okay to start small and see how your hair answers. Everyone's hair is different, and over time, you will find the amount that feels just right for you. If your hair tends to get oily quickly, you might want to use less castor oil in your blend. Try putting the oil just to the ends of your hair where it is often the driest. This helps keep your scalp even while still giving your hair the food it needs. Choose pure, simple items. When picking your oils, quality matters. Look for virgin or unrefined coconut oil, something organic if possible, and avoid items that have added scents or man-made chemicals. These extra stuff can sometimes bother touchy skin or dry out your scalp. The same goes for castor oil. Cold-pressed, pure castor oil gives you the full gain of the foods without any added keepers. The simpler your stuff, the safer and more strong your blend will be. Warm the oil with care. Never heat your oil in a microwave. Instead, take a moment to warm it gently using a bowl of hot water. Place your oil holder into the warm water and allow the oils to soften slowly. This gentle way helps keep the natural traits of both oils, and it makes the blend feel soothing and nice when put on your skin or scalp. Warm oil also soaks in more easily and helps you relax during the steps. Always do a patch test, even natural. Oils can cause a response in some people. If this is your first time using the blend, it is wise to test it on a small spot of your skin. Rub a little oil behind your ear or on the inside of your wrist and wait 24 hours. If you do not have any redness, itching, or bothered skin, it is likely safe to go on. A simple test like this can give you peace of mind and help you feel more sure. Be gentle. During use, when putting the oil on your scalp or skin, remember that this is not just a task. It is a moment of link. Use the soft pads of your fingers, not your nails, and make small round moves. This helps healthy blood flow without causing bother. Whether you are rubbing your scalp or wetting your heels, your hands carry plan. Let them move with care. A 5-minute massage is more than enough to bring comfort and boost the gains of the oil. How to remove the oil? Without trouble, because castor oil is thick, some people find it hard to rinse out fully, especially the first few times. If your hair still feels oily after one wash, do not worry. Simply shampoo a second time using warm, not hot water, and rinse well. You can also try mixing a small amount of baking soda into warm water and using it as a gentle rinse before your shampoo. This can help remove any leftover oil without stripping your scalp of wetness. If you leave it overnight, protect your pillow. Many people like to leave the oil in all night for a deeper treatment. If you choose to do this, just make sure to guard your pillow. You can use a soft towel, a shower cap, or even an old scarf. This not only keeps your bedding clean, but also helps hold in warmth, which helps better soaking of the oil. In the morning, you can wash your hair as usual and enjoy the softness and wetness the treatment brings. Make it a habit, not a hurry. Natural fixes are not about quick results. They are about building small, gentle habits that back your body over time. You may not notice a big change after 1 or 2 uses, but with steady work, you will begin to see and feel the change. Softer hair, a calmer scalp, healthier skin. These small steps add up quietly and beautifully. Use the oil blend 2 or 3 times a week and give yourself the grace to go slowly. There is no need to rush through it. This is your time. Most of all, be kind to yourself. Sometimes we treat self-care like a chore, something to cross off a list, but it does not have to be that way. Let this be a time to pause, to breathe, to care. Whether you are standing at your bathroom mirror or sitting quietly in your light chair, these small moves matter. They are not just about hair or skin. They are about giving honor to yourself in the moment you are in. Take your time. This is self-care, not a race. So here we are at the end of this trip together. You have just learned how 2 simple oils, castor oil and coconut oil, can become strong tools for caring not only for your hair, but for your skin, your nails, and even your sense of self. You have heard the science, the stories, and the quiet wisdom behind this time-tested blend. But more importantly, I hope you have felt something deeper. This is not just about fixing dry hair or soothing an itchy scalp. It is about finding a moment in your day that is just for you. A quiet pause, a warm touch, a reminder that even as we age, we are still growing, still learning, still worthy of care. So whether you decide to try this blend once a week, once a month, or every evening before bed, do it with love. Do it with the same kindness you would offer a dear friend, because you deserve that same kindness from yourself. And if you found something helpful in this talk, maybe a tip, or a feeling, or a small spark, please share it with someone you care about, a sister, a neighbor, a friend who might need a gentle reminder that simple things can still make a change. If you would like to see more talks like this, you are warmly asked to stay linked with us. Subscribe, leave a comment, or simply come back whenever you need a little insight, a little comfort, or a little wisdom.